29-year-old right-hander comes in with a record of 12-5 his first season here in Baltimore. Corbin Burnes. 2-1 from Burnes. Center field, Mullins, 1 out. Alex Bregman steps to the plate, returned yesterday after missing 5 games with an elbow injury. Bregman a leadoff home run in yesterday's game against the Red Sox. It's Mullins again. So with 2 away, here's Yordan Alvarez. Swings at the first pitch. Here's Cowser, a 7-pitch. 1-2-3 first, Spencer Arrighetti.
22 starts this year, 5-11 with a 5.2. This month, he's had 2 starts, 6 innings, 12 strikeouts, 7 innings, 13 strikeouts. He's pitching the best of his entire career right now.
30 strikeouts over his last 3 starts. Cowser down on strikes. Over his last 4 starts, he has struck out 38. That's tied for the most by an Astros rookie over a 4-game stretch. Santander pops it up. Santander pops out to the shortstop, Dubon. So now Gunnar Henderson. Henderson with a base hit into right center. It will roll to the wall.
Gunnar didn't get off the fastball. He rarely does. He's a very, very good fastball hitter, and he left one up. That's where he's going to get in trouble with this Orioles team. He's going to have to learn how to keep the ball above that zone and below that zone. But if you leave it right there to Gunnar Henderson, you're going to have a hard time.
O'Hearn lifts it into right. Gamel under it. Henderson stranded. Orioles retired. Ben Gamel claimed on waivers from the Mets on Tuesday. His first at bat as a member of the Astros.
Gamel strikes out on the Burnes curveball, and he has got his first K of the game.
Adley Rutschman leading off for the Orioles here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
1-1, and Rutschman pops it up first base side. Over toward the line goes Whitcomb. A step into the outfield, makes the catch. Victor Caratini apparently got hit with the bat on the backswing of Rutschman.
Seems to be okay. He answered the questions correctly.
So Caratini will continue. 1 out, nobody on for first baseman Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle throws one into the gap in left center. On his way to second, and he is in.
Went with the cutter. He left it up a little bit. That's all it was. He gets it out away from him, but he just leaves it up enough.
Second base hit for the Orioles, both doubles. Mountcastle a 1-out double. Now takes his lead off third.
And Mullins pops it up third base side, foul ground. Whitcomb has a play to retire the side. So Mullins pops out. The Orioles strand a runner at third.
6 up, 6 down over the first 2 innings. Burnes needed only 7 pitches in the first and then 12 in the second. Burnes missing inside, ball 4. So the Astros with their first base runner. Henderson, the second for 1. On to first. The Orioles turn 2. Base is empty for Mauricio Dubon.
Here it comes, and it's strike 3 call. Right over the heart of the plate. Second strikeout for Corbin Burnes.
Corbin Burnes has faced the minimum 9 batters over the first 3 innings. An 8-pitch at bat. Altuve draws a leadoff walk.
That's his second throw over to first there. So we'll see if Altuve takes off or if Burnes takes another shot. Hit it.
And Altuve will be awarded second base.
Alvarez with home runs in each of Burnes' previous 2 starts against the Astros.
The 0-1 and a base hit into right field. Here comes Altuve heading home. Throw is cut off, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead on their first base hit of the game.
The story of chess matches this inning. The bat back and forth with Altuve to start it off. Then he gets on first, picks off 3 times, steals the base. Now leaves a cutter in the middle of the plate. Giordano does not miss it, hits it through the hole.
They continue to threaten here in the 4th inning. Astros with runners on the corners.
Ben Gamel with an opportunity to put his brand new spanking team into a bigger lead here in the 4th inning in his second at bat.
The 0-1 from Burnes. Up the middle, base hit. The Astros now lead 2-0. So Ben Gamel drives in a run in his first game as an Astro. Did not have an RBI all season in 18 games as a member of the New York Mets. The 1-0 to Myers. Mullins moving to his right. But the Astros score twice.
Here's Rutschman. Adley popped out to third, his first at bat. Fly ball, short center field. Myers coming hard. He won't get there. Adley Rutschman dunks one in for a base hit.
7th pitch of the at bat. And Arrighetti wins the battle.
And Arrighetti picks up his 3rd strikeout of the ball game and strands another base runner.
It'll be Cedric Mullins to start off the bottom of the 5th against Arrighetti.
Swing and a miss. Got him on the curveball down and in to the back foot of Mullins. And that is the 4th strikeout for Arrighetti.
Cowser down on strikes for the third time tonight.
And he has his first 1-2-3 inning of the ball game.
Houston scoring both of their runs in the fourth inning. 3 base hits for the Astros, all coming in the fourth off Corbin Burns. He faced the minimum in the other 4 innings. 1-1 from Burns, and Bregman with a leadoff single here in the 6th.
Leadoff man has reached 3 of the last 4 innings for the Astros against Burns. Here's Alvarez, RBI single in the 4th, 1 for 2.
Burns delivers the 3-1. What a play by Mountcastle to second. Safe at first is Alvarez.
Tough on those choppers. You got to make sure a 1 right here. A little slow on that throwback over to first, but they made sure a 1 until Gunnar didn't think he really had a chance there.
So now 2 away, runners on the corners. Gamel at the plate, drove in a run back in the 4th inning. His first hit, his first run batted in as an Astro. Payoff pitch from Burns, and Gamel with another base hit and run batted in. His second hit, his second RBI today in his Astros debut. Houston extends to a 3-0 advantage.
I mean, you'll make some friends pretty fast if you get 2 RBIs and 2 hits against Corbin Burns. This pitch actually was on the corner, and it was just a good piece of hitting.
So runners at first and third, still 2 down, and here's Jake Myers.
Myers lays down a bunt. The throw is in the dirt. Caratini comes home with the 4th Houston run. Gamel to third, Myers to second.
Burns got there as quick as he could and then wound up and threw a fastball on 1 hop that Mountcastle couldn't get to. It skipped down the right field line, scored a base hit, and then an E1 on the throw from Corbin Burns.
To eke out these runs with 2 outs against a pitcher of this caliber, this is huge.
Gamel at third, Myers at second. And that is lined in the center field, a base hit for Shea Whitcomb. That'll score 2 as Gamels and Myers come home. A 2-run single for Shea Whitcomb, and the Astros lead is now 6-0. Whitcomb with his first big league RBIs.
This is going to be a game when Corbin looks back at it as a game of what ifs. What if I'd have made this pitch or that pitch? The Astros are finding the holes.
First game on the road as a major leaguer, and Whitcomb, off of a former Cy Young Award winner, knocks him out of the ball game.
And that did not feel like a 6-run performance. They just played baseball, man. They found the way to do it.
And now it's Matt Bowman, just added to the roster today, to face Dubon. Bounces 1 to short. Gunnar has it, throws to first, and there's that elusive third out the Orioles are trying to get. Astros score 4 runs with 2 down.
Astros with a 6-0 lead in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th, 3-2. Curveball, strike 3 call on the outside corner. Henderson had taken a couple of steps toward first, shaking his head as he walks to the first base dugout. 6 strikeout for Arrighetti. Arrighetti delivers. And that's hit a mile high, left side of the infield. Whitcomb on the back rim of the infield dirt waiting for it, makes the 2-handed grab, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Spencer Arrighetti, who's retired the last 8 in a row. 6-0 Astros lead in Baltimore, bottom of the 9th. Caleb Ferguson will try to get the final 3 outs.
The Orioles held to 3 base hits. If they do not pick up another base hit, this would match their season low. It's only 3 base hits, and they have not scored. And the Orioles are now down to their final out. They've turned things around and hope to be playing deep into October, but tonight they fall to the Astros.
For the 2nd day in a row, the Orioles managed just 3 hits.
9 straight wins on the road for the Astros.
6-0 the final score.